Hello everybody, and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4, the Third Rome, playing as Great Moravia. And a very happy Monday to all of you. It is, of course, a new week, a new recording session, and we need to figure out where we last left off. Well, we did take some more land off of Castile and the Ottomans and stuff like that in the last week. You can see we handed off a lot of land to some of my, more northern German nations, vassals. So they've all kind of become little mini-empires in their own rights. We're now spanning across different continents. It's going to be a little bit difficult for them to maintain this, I am afraid, but that's one of the reasons that we have some armies down here so that we can lend some support. You're doing fine as you are. I've been trying to do a bit of planning as far as how I want to continue expanding in this series, and right now I'm thinking this seems like a pretty reasonable empire for me. Something to shoot for by the end of the game. I probably can go a lot beyond this. I might decide I want to take over the entirety of Africa. I might decide that I want to push all the way over to India or take over all of Indonesia or something. There's a lot of stuff I could do. It would be kind of fun to be able to challenge Ming and defeat them. I don't think there's any way in heck I could seize the Empire of China, but it would be fun to just take them on and say, hey, you and all your tributaries, screw you, I'm taking you over. That'd be fun. I don't know. The other thing that I'm really considering here is whether or not we're going to be able to get any colonists at any point. I'm very tempted in the future to pick up exploration ideas just so I can get one colonist and I'll be able to fill in a few gaps to improve the map. For example, down over here, a couple of little provinces that I would like to see colonized. There's something over here as well. And obviously, most of Siberia will never get colonized in this campaign, and I think we're just going to have to accept that right now. What I normally would do is say, hey, let's go ahead and conquer a nation nearby that does have colonists, and I'll fund the crap out of them and let them do their thing before I annex them. Unfortunately, I don't see anyone who can do that. Bukhara does not have any exploration ideas or anything with colonists, neither does Oirat, neither does Mongolia, neither does Korchin. Korea, nope, Korea only has 13 ideas. Holy crap, what happened to you? The only one, interestingly, who does have colonists is Ming. Ming does have exploration ideas, and that's why they're colonizing up here. Fascinating. I might be able to see some of that from them, but it's going to be a while. And as far as colonizing places like Canada, Greenland, and so on, I mean, my options are pretty limited. So if I want to go for exploration ideas, just so I can pick up a colonist, hold on to that one idea for a few years, colonize, fill in a few gaps, I can then get rid of it. Is it a total waste of Diplo power? Yes, it is. Does it fix the border gore? Yes, it does. So there you go. Other alternatives would be to vassalize Great Britain in the next war. So perhaps take all of this, feed this off to, I don't know, Mecklenburg or something, and then leave them only Ireland, and take them as a vassal, and then subsidize them so they can continue colonizing and say, hey, colonize Greenland, colonize Canada, do things. Give me Roman colonies. I mean, that could be an option for some stuff, but at the end of the day, it's not as important to me as filling in these gaps. That's just something I'm thinking about. I don't know. We'll kind of see how that looks later. Could always vassalize Castile. Could even beat down France and try vassalizing them eventually. I mean, that is technically an option. Alright, so when does the next round of truces expire? In 1715, I'll be able to attack France again. Directly, which is going to be very good for imperialism. Now, if I did attack France, I'd have to fight Sardinia, Piedmont, Morocco, the United States, and Mexico. Whoops, I clicked off the game. Crap. Hope that didn't mess up the recording. Yeah, you pesky United States. You know what's interesting is they actually are about where they ought to be as far as the map. I mean, not by 1713. Gosh, it's way too early, but this is about America-ish. Just start pushing west, manifest destiny, and bam, you'll be there. It's a thought. I mean, we have Bermuda. We could launch an attack against them if I had to. We probably could win that fight. But they're far stronger now as independent nations than they were as colonial nations. Sardinia, Piedmont, obviously not a problem. I could hand off all of that land easily enough. Not really worried about it. The Papal State. Now, that's somebody I do want to kill real quick. So instead of improving relations, I am going to double down on this idea of conquering you and then releasing them as a vassal. Now, I've seen some suggestions that what I could do is, well, one, try to hand it off to another vassal, and I don't think any of my vassals can have vassals, so that's not quite gonna work. I could try releasing it as like a client state, but then it's not technically the Papal State, so even though I don't have the triggered modifier, the Papal State doesn't exist, which means I can't improve relations, which means I can't get the modifier to increase my yearly papal influence. Blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, I probably am going to want to let Rome exist as the papal state. I just want to, you know, have a bit of change in management, so I could conquer them and release them. I've also seen some people suggesting that I could conquer them, vassalize them, and if I diplomatically annex them, I don't get the triggered modifier. I will test that, but to my knowledge, that is not correct. I'm pretty confident that no matter what I do, if I control Rome, and I am not Italy or the Roman Empire or the Papal State, I will get this modifier, no matter how I obtained it. Fairly confident, but just for the sake of it, I'll test it later, I promise. Utrecht insulted me. I don't understand what you guys think you're going to accomplish by insulting me. I also lost the effects of trading and everything, apparently. Norway canceled trading. Why were you ever transferring trade power? Why are any of you ever doing these things? That makes very little sense. I don't know, the game's screwy when you have to reload and recalculate a few things. Hey look! Peasants! Murder them. Okay, we have 13,000 ducats. I should probably do something with that, right? Now you may say, build more troops! But again, keep in mind that once I form the Holy Roman Empire, I'm pretty confident I'm going to get 200, 300,000 free troops, and I'll be way over my force limit anyway, so probably not worth doing that. I will instead build a couple of churches, a couple of cathedrals, some production would be nice. Some of that's alright, sure, why not? Trade. Let's sort by cost here. Put in a couple of these, since I know these are cheaper. I already have a trade depot. Oops. I don't know where that one was, but oh well. Anything else amazing for marketplaces? Oops, I didn't mean to click that either. I'm being sloppy, aren't I? Manpower? No manpower. Training fields? Not much. Regimental force camps, I suppose I could do. Just build a whole bunch of those, but I'd rather build them in states. So, places where I know that I'm going to get the full autonomy benefits. Could do things like that. I mean, these are okay, I guess, for the time being. Could be a lot worse. I don't remember if I built anything. Got any states over here. I could check that later, but meh. There. Just a few regimental force camps and stuff. What am I going to do with the rest of this money? No idea. I'm actually technically over my naval force limit, which is surprising. I suppose I could try building some grand shipyards. There we go. That should increase my naval force limit a little bit. Not a ton, but everything helps at this point. I'll build one there as well. And here. Okay, not bad. Not bad. All right. Moving on. I think we sit back for a minute. Tunis broke their alliance with the Ottomans. Makes sense. Korea went bankrupt. Sucks to be you. Troops are reconvening here. What am I coring? Am I coring land right now? I should be, right? Oh yes, I'm 98% overextension. So we don't want to do anything until we finish these cores in the first place. But let's go ahead and prepare for a war against the Pope. I'm going to conquer you, and then I'm going to release you as a vassal. Now, one of the reasons that I want to do this is because I know that I don't own any land that the Pope has a core on, so if I conquer them and release them, they only should get Rome. Whereas if I owned, let's say, I don't know, let's suppose that I had annexed Leia, and I had all this territory, if I release them, I'm pretty sure they'd get all their cores back. I only want them to get one province, just Rome. That is the only one. Great Britain, oh, you've got to be kidding. Great Britain accepted peace with British Columbia, white peaced out. You're seriously going to get your guys back, aren't you? You're getting your colonial nations back! How? You should be so freaking weak. What is wrong with these freaking British colonies? Kill him! Kill him now! You know what? It's actually fine. It's not going to make it any harder for me to conquer them later, and I could just take land from them in those wars, and I don't have to worry about them allying France or anything stupid. I'm just annoyed, because that shouldn't be allowed. My opinion, anyway. Kill these peasants. Turn around, please. Kill them. Majapahit is killing people, blah, blah, blah. And we have a new cardinal. That's kind of nice, but the Papal State's about to cease to exist for a moment. Hey, Pope man. Let me get some troops up here real quick. Nope, hold that thought. He's like, yes. No, no, no. Hang on. Wait for it. I'll get to you in a minute. Wait for it. 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 Imperialism! What? I'm the Pope. Yep, and you're gonna die now. Change in management. You don't like me. You think my aggressive expansion is too high. And it is. I am going to force you to become my subject. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing things. I would say Vaguely heretical, probably justification for excommunication, but besides that, oh well. 1 year ahead of time on tech, so very soon we will be able to grab this. How are we looking as far as the Enlightenment? I could adopt it now. So come next year, before I grab this tech, I do need to embrace the Enlightenment and save myself a fair bit of power, which would be nice. We've won a siege. Apparently it was sieged down by rebels and I forgot. Right, that's a thing. Looking good as far as unrest down over here. Having a bit of trouble here. So why don't you go march south. Still sitting pretty on about 7,000 ducats. I guess I'm glad I didn't spend the rest of it. Well, it's going to be hard to siege down the Pope. They do have a level 9 fort, but oh well. Colombia declared war on people. Sorry, Colombia declared war on people. Korchin is trying to kill Korea. Oh boy. Austria, no, don't lose your ships to the Pope. Come on. Alright, hang on. I see new monarchs and stuff happening in these colonies. Did they all give up? No, they just, for some reason, have new monarchs. The odds of that feel relatively low. This is being sieged down by the English West Indies. So somebody is coming over here to beat up on Great Britain. I don't know why British Columbia decided to give up. California, I guess, realized they can never get over there. Fine, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. Why do we have a third missionary, by the way? Is it because we conquered Jerusalem? It sure looks like it is. Nifty. I forget. Conquering Jerusalem has some nice benefits. Oh, I'm sorry. Jerusalem. We should conquer Mecca. That's another thing we should do at some point. And get another missionary for doing that. That would be kind of nice. Not opposed. Aztec broke their alliance with some people. Interesting. So, speaking of Aztecs and stuff like that, so I don't think I mentioned this in the last week's videos. I meant to, and I kind of forgot. So I saw the responses as far as what I should be doing in the next major expansion, and it did seem like most people wanted to see me play as an Arab nation, somewhere down here, somewhere in the Persian region. Playing with the new Sunni faith, perhaps with the new theocratic monarchies, which are going to be added into the game. They're going to have some interesting functions, kind of similar to the Russian ones that were added in the Third Rome. Could be an option for me. I'm kind of surprised. Originally, a lot of people wanted me to do this stuff, but I guess you guys are excited about the new features, and I can't say that I blame you. I mean, we've been going fast enough that maybe I could even sneak in 2 campaigns before the next expansion drops. I mean, who knows, really. It could happen. It could happen. France declared war on Britain. Colonialism! France, France, France. You're just begging me to kill you. Who the heck? And why does Portugal exist? Portugal! Portugal! Where are you? Oh. I was kind of hoping you'd be somewhere else. You have expansion ideas, interestingly enough. You do not have exploration ideas anymore. I mean, it makes sense for where you are. You have no use for exploration ideas, really, but still, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. How are my cores looking, by the way? We're making some progress, but it is slow. We need to get another army over here somewhere. I see Sicilian separatists are about to fire. Get a general in charge with some reasonable maneuver, please. I got more troops somewhere. You, over here. Those were just have some unrest because of the events we got for being overextended in the last video. Because it was kind of rough. The great power of the United States has forced Shawnee to break their alliance with the Creek. Oh my god, they're totally going Manifest Destiny on them. Oh, those poor natives are not going to know what happened to them. United States, very effective at Manifest Destiny. And Portugal's going to die. Okay. Oops, capped out on power. Hey, we are a couple months away from being able to adopt the Enlightenment. British Peru gave up. Gosh dang it. I don't understand. It seems like it's so hard for colonial nations to break free. It really does. Except for Castile, apparently. United States won. Yep, there they go. They're conquering the Creek. Okie dokie. And English Brazil gave up. Ottoman separatists in Jerusalem. Jump on them. Okay, so am I killing the Turks or the Jews in this case? I'm not really sure, but a lot of interesting history in that region as far as imperial authorities. Although historically that would be primarily the British and so on. Well, no, not only, but I guess that's not for a couple hundred more years. Whatever. Novgorodian separatists. Okay. I guess I'll go deal with them too. Livonian Order's not nearly strong enough to handle that. Baluchistan has some liberty desire, but it is gradually reducing. We just need to deal with some of these rebels. Okay, it's past January. Colombia gave up now. Britain's going to retain everything. You know what? That's fine. If I'm going to force my vassalization upon you, which I can't even do anymore, gosh dang it. Because they're keeping too many of these colonial nations. I can't vassalize them anymore and get their colonies. They're getting too strong. Freaking heck! What is wrong with you worthless colonies? You don't deserve to be free! That's all I gotta say about it. Alright, let's embrace the Enlightenment. I suddenly feel so very enlightened. Culture conversion cost reduction. Okay, now's the point where I could start using some Diplo power to switch cultures. If I had religious ideas, it actually would be tempting, but without it, meh. Alright, the three-deckers. Improved production, and the Royal Mortar, which gives me extra artillery fire and shock value and an upgrade to the cannons. Of course, being incredibly good, we love having higher level cannons. And now the Enlightenment shall spread like wildfire throughout the Empire. Kaffa declared war upon the Ottomans. Interesting. I guess they know they can go for this one province and sit on the war score, the ticking war score, and there's not much the Ottomans can do. Bold is what I have to say about that. Bold. Let's see. Converted some more people. All right, keep going. I got a lot of Muslims to convert now. A lot of them. Argentina has given up, and they're switching back to a colonial government, and Great Britain is once again a great power. It's friggin' Ireland and Northern and Scotland. That's it. But no, they can hold all of South America. Apparently, that's perfectly fine. You know, I should have actually been protecting Syracuse, because if the rebels fired in Messina, I could have jumped on them and killed them pretty quickly. Oops, my bad. Whatever, we'll still deal with it. There we go. Okay. Castile is definitely not a great power, and the whole world laughs upon them. Which is fun. Okay, Orissa declared war on Marathas. Doop-a-doop-doop. There's the Mamluks. Wow, hello. I'm gonna take, let's say you. Wait, you have Prestige and Army Tradition. You have Siege. We don't need Siege. Alright, let's clean them up. Starting with him, then him, then him. Should be an easy wipe. And Rome has fallen. Okay, what I do now is I take it. Tell you to revoke your cores. Nothing else matters. I will take your money. Yes, thank you. Alright, this is going to really upset some people, but we've done it. Okay, so Rome has fallen. We demand their full annexation. Now, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to create the Papal State as a subject, I think. The Papal State. There we go. They get... I renamed it to Rheims? Ah, that's interesting. Okay, I don't want to play as a release subject, but I am going to subjugate the Pope. And he immediately elected frickin' France. How dare you? Alright, well, Rome works for me now, and their opinion has gone up by about 285. That works. Okay. So I'm about to get a negative modifier that reduces my diplomatic reputation, but I can handle that. I think. Colombia broke their alliance. Doop-a-doop-doop. Yep, there we go. Subjugation of the papacy happened to me. Diplomatic reputation, but you can see now my papal influence has gone up to 9.45 per year instead of like 4. So that translates into free monarch points in the form of stability and mercantilism and stuff like that. Could be a lot worse in my opinion. I'm alright with it. Let's invest a bit though. I feel like I should be automatically crowned the Pope, or the papal controller. I mean, you could also crown me as the Pope. I don't mind being the leader of the Catholic Church, but I feel like you ought to do that, but they're not going to. Alright, so now I own this entire region again. Good. Let's go to... Actually, we should just get ready to go to war with France again. We've already dealt with Sicily. We have some rebels already dealt with here. We're killing them. You may go over here. And I don't think we need these troops up here in marches anymore, so let's go to Co. Okay. You guys are fine. You've dealt with them. Go here, I guess? I don't think we're going to need a lot of help beating down France, and they're actually already fighting Great Britain. So yes, they should be distracted. They may even have already sent all of their troops to Africa or wherever they're trying to kill them. I mean, where are they trying to kill them? I'll bet you it's right here. They're trying to take this. That's their war goal. Almost certainly. Yeah, I don't think they're fighting over this. So yeah, that's what they're going for right now. They're fighting over Africa again. Well, joke's on you, France. Eventually I'm going to take over all of Africa. Just to say screw you. Let's see. Moravian particularists. Yeah, that's these guys up here. Portuguese separatists are threatening to fire. That's down here, but let's get a general in charge and we will be A-okay. Good to go. All right, so when does my truce expire with France? December of this year. So we're going to have to get ready to fight Sardinia-Piedmont, I suppose. Not that I necessarily need much help, but I guess we can get ready for it. Okay, we'll have to fight Norway too, I think. Which should be interesting. And then fighting all these people across the pond will be a little more challenging. Actually, it's going to be mostly annoying more than anything else. The Shawnee have embraced many factories. Hello, Jana. A woman. Improve relations, plus 20%. Anyone I can get from, let's say, the nobility? Cannot recruit a minister. Do I want more Diplo power, or am I happier with the spy network construction? Probably the Diplo power. Let's just go for that. All right, you're all right. So, my emperor has come of age. He's terrible, and he has no heir, and he is indulgent. Of course he is. The Creek will cede Alabama, Tuskegee, Muskogee, Coosa, Yuchi, Cherokee. Okay, there goes the United States doing their thing. Yep, that'll be fun. I'm not sure what I'm ever going to do about them. Yeah, this is going to be actually kind of interesting. I'm going to have to fight a huge chunk of the North American colonies plus France. But I'm the Holy Frickin' Roman Empire. Can do whatever I want. We'll be okay. We'll be A-okay. Are we ready to just go for this now? Is there any reason to hold off on this one? Not that I can really think of as long as we do imperialism. And this time I'll do things correctly. I will hand things off manually, not, in the peace deal. So we can take as much as possible. There's 26,000 troops there. I can easily handle that if I march across real quick. Are we good to go? I think we're good to go. Imperialism! Hey, you can get over there. What do you know? Because I'm at war with Morocco. Wait, no. I think Morocco's fort is about to take effect. Probably won't be able to get to it, but, let's see. Let's go here. You will need to go to Sardinia-Piedmont in a moment. Kill them! Kill them all! In Pisa! Okay, you're doing fine there. I need a new general is what I want. Boom. Take that guy. Oh, he's good. 5532. Siege down Paris. Let's do the thing where we go to war and we do it really quick. Like a flash war or whatever. I'm mostly making this joke, by the way. I know it's Blitzkrieg. I'm mostly making this joke because this is something that Quill 18 does all the freaking time. I find it actually a little annoying because, dude, you make that joke every freaking series. But it's fine. All right, Sardinia-Piedmont has been finished off. Let's go ahead and siege down their capital. If I can get some transports over here to Sassari, I might be able to take what I want here. Then again, I may also not care. Give Verden, Lucca, I could give something to Tyrol, Leia. Or someone entirely new. I mean, I don't know yet. Don't know yet. Mecklenburg? I was thinking about giving this to Mecklenburg, to be honest. I don't know. Alright, we managed to convert some more heretics. Yay! The Pope is pleased. The Pope actually is pleased, and the good thing is, now that he's a vassal, he shouldn't be suffering from all that aggressive expansion. So yeah, I've done you a favor, really. Did Morocco join? Yep. Okay, so we do have to be a little concerned about them. I wish I had a bit more naval dominance. That would be nice. 65 trade ships, however, is simply not a lot. Now we could actually take an army and try sieging down the fort here against Morocco. If I do that, I want to have a general, just so that I'm less likely to get routed. Retreat too far, you don't want to get stack wiped. Alright, they're dead. Death of a merchant. I could get some prestige, but I think I'll take the money. I'm already pretty much maxed out. Splendor! The timing of that is splendid! Do we want to have improved artillery damage from the back row, which means I'll win fights more decisively, or do I want to have better siege? I'm going to go for the improved artillery range, because as long as we can win fights and reduce my opponent's ability to fight back and defend with an army, I can have all the time in the world to siege them down. So that's the first one I'm going to take, but the next one is definitely Napoleonic warfare. That's gonna be super duper good. Am I not gaining absolutism anymore? I guess I'm not, because we're not in the age of absolutism, so I've lost that +1 per year thing. Which sucks. It does mean that I'm going to want to strengthen the government, do harsh treatments, and so on and so forth. Decreasing autonomy could be pretty nice as well. Alright, where are you going to retreat to? You're going to go to Aragon or something? Or nope, you're going to go further than that. You might be going up here. Well, I might be able to chase you down. Nope, you're going even further. We are an honorable people, don't you know? Papal State. I'm gonna, 1, pay off your debt, and then 2, placate you. And then take the prestige. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys here in Navarra, I guess. Maybe not. Let's go to Toledo or something. I don't know. Alright, we've won the Siege of Pisa. That's gonna be easy enough. Okay, that's already done. Where are your ships? Okay, you have some trade ships and some heavies and stuff. And you have reinforcements. Hello, reinforcements. Let's actually backtrack and make sure that we can try to defend. This army needs to come down here, I think. This army, I'd like to transfer over here so I can take Cagliari and possibly finish off Sardinia, Piedmont entirely. Actually, I won't be able to do that because, given that they are a separate opponent, I can only take these 4 provinces. Okay, that's fine. I guess I can leave you with Sardinia. But I'm going to take the rest of these and hand them off to my respective vassals. Can I do that, actually? Hang on. Separate peace deals with the other opponents. I'm still at war. I don't think I can hand off provinces while I'm at war. Let's test that real quick. Sort by name, please, for the love of God. Brandenburg. Yep, I can't do it if I'm at war. Okay, so if I did separate peace out here, I'd either have to give them the claims directly, transferring occupation, or I'd have to take them myself, which I'm not really interested in doing right now. I'm also going to focus on admin, by the way, because we're having the most trouble there. Yeah, I may not be able to take very much. This is one of those occasions where I think I actually do have to transfer the occupation because I don't want to wait until the end of the war to take everything. I want to take as much as I can from France the old-fashioned way. So yeah, I'm not sure that's going to work out. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right. Moving on. Trading in wool happened. Okay. Destroying some of Austria's ships, are you? That's rude. Oh, hello. Okay, that's Morocco right there. Hello. Let's go to Sousse. We may want to kind of hold them back. I'm not too sure. What's some good defensive terrain? Highlands, drylands. There's no defensive terrain if he gets to Annaba first, which he probably will. What's your tech level? 24 compared to my 25. I do have a cannon advantage, which is substantial. No guy exists again. English West Indies. I don't care about that. I'd like you guys to split off so I can pick off this 12 stack. That's what I'd like you to do. You don't know that I'm here yet. Maybe you do. Let's go to Annaba. Not too sure exactly what to do about that. All right, everyone jump on France. Come on, get them, get them, get them. We've won the Siege of Paris. Yay. Okay. You're already taking on some of these forts. I guess I'll go help you here. You should be able to win this. There you go. There you go. All right, and you guys go to, I don't know. Just go to Navarra. I don't want to split these guys up too much. With Morocco approaching from the south, it is possible. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm about to have the Highlands. They're fighting me. I have 3 maneuver. You have 2. You have 5. I don't have it better than that. I think this is going to be a tough fight. Let's see what happens. Oof. Oof, but my cannons are shredding from the back row. Wait, why do I not have a lot of cannons? Why do we have only 8 cannons here? I have pathetic cannons. No, 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 no. What happened? Where are my cannons? Why is there such an imbalance? I must have inherited this army from somebody. I've inherited too many infantries. Shoot. These particularists are about to fire. Dang it, I want to pull that army off the front line. A little limited in what I can do here. I need way more cannons than this. If I'm going to have these huge advantages from shredding the back row, then yeah, I need to make full use of that, dang it. Okay, hang on. Where do you think you're going? Triggering cloth happened, but that's nice, I guess, but... Okay. Huh. I guess I'll go ahead and start sieging this down, but this is going to be a little interesting. I have to end this video here, but thank you all very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.